Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Real Madrid against Alcorcon. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And we're underway. Real Madrid were defeated on their travels in the first leg, and that means that they must win, whatever it takes. And it's Isco. Marcelo. Sergio Ramos. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Spoon forward. Sergio Ramos. Goes direct to the front line. Oh, good interception. Sergio Ramos. Pumps it upfield. Looks to slip it through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I liked the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Gets it upfield. Marcelo. Tries the route one option. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Who's going to make this theirs? Looks to thread it through. I've managed to get it away. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Lobs it in gently. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pushes it out wide. He's gone long. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Rafael Varane positions himself well and cuts it out. No, ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Tries a long pass towards the front. Nacho. Dybala. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Pumps it forwards. Marcelo goes long and forward. Isco passes it through. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Sergio Ramos. Nacho. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Aimed long and direct. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Isco. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. Alcorcon have escaped via some do-or-die defending.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing and the determination in getting there.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Casemiro. Who's going to make this theirs? Nacho gets it back. Rafael Varane. Marcelo boots it upfield. Knocks it towards the front.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, they're running out of time to get themselves back into the tie. They have 45 minutes of football to show they deserve to go through now.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the action is back underway. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Aimed forward. Looks like a good ball through. Tries a through ball. Swept in. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. That's some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. And it's Azar. Gets on the end of it. Now the pass. And he's onside. Kadir with a definite foul there. Casemiro. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Kadir with the ball through. Keeper's ball. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he's obviously been identified as a menace, and they're dealing with him accordingly. I think we can expect more of the same.
Goes long. Marcelo does well to read it and intercepts. Keeper's got good distance on that. Marcelo. Hazard. Looks like a good ball through. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Good clearance and very necessary. And it's Nacho. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Dashing forward at pace. Real Madrid finally get themselves a breather.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. And I can only say, well done, son.
Great reaction. He's missed another one.
Yeah, they should be out of sight, and they're not because of a little sloppiness in front of goal.
Towering header! Just off target.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Thrust towards the front line. And that has put a stop to that. Casemiro battles to win it back. He's on a charge, but he's on his own for now. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Isco. Kadir. Chipped through. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Tried to play it through.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Hazard with the delivery.
Real Madrid may think they're going about this in the right way, but not if a series of passes is leading to no end product. They have to add the incision.
Plays a clever pass. Marcelo gets into the right position to intercept. Nacho. Now it's Dybala. Real Madrid are running out of time to save themselves. Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. Great ball, and now the shot! And it's Isco. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Isco. Hazard. Puts his foot on the gas. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. That's it. They are out. All square here, and they are gone. The first leg deficit proved not to be recoverable, and despite a better effort here, their race is run. Well, after what we saw in the first game, Jim, what are your observations now?
Listen, there's no confusion as to what they needed. Yes, they've improved in this second.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And we're underway. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Goes long and forward. Ball's out on the left now. Cut out in the nick of time. Toni Kroos. And it's Benzema. Daniel Carvajal. Surely he scores! It's a loose ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Good clearance and very necessary. Lovely feet. Toni Kroos. Top save! That shot was travelling. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Hits one! Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, to strike a volley requires exactly the right balance, and I think that's what maybe let him down there, Peter.
Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Looks to slip it through, out to the flank. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And it's been taken short. Daniel Carvajal battles to win it back. Azar. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Azar, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No goals as yet. Passes it through. Casemiro. Good idea, just poorly executed. Now the pass. Marcelo pumps it upfield. Boots it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. That intervention was very necessary. And it's Benzema. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Tries the route one option. Tries a through ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Marcelo. Hoists it high. And the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Referee's given a throw. Another throw in. Now the pass. Nacho. Has he found his man? Toni Kroos. Azar! And a second time. Goal! Real Madrid! There is the breakthrough. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Benzema is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Real Madrid break the deadlock.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Passes it through. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Carvajal. Charges in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Real Madrid scoring close to half-time to give them a 1-0 lead. Chipped through. Defence has got rid of that. And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Real Madrid deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Real Madrid go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. Real Madrid carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Knocks it towards the front. Nacho gets it back. Looks like a good ball through. Now here's the through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Out wide to the right. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looks to slip it through. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Gets good distance on it. Thrust towards the front line. Forward it goes. Benzema. Up for the header. Good delivery, but no joy.
Real Madrid had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Gets it back. Benzema is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Looks to slip it through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. And it's Toni Kroos. Now it's Hazard. Oh, it's hit the post. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Touch and go. Aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Keeper's got good distance on that. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Defending was strong and firm. Daniel Carvajal. Spoon forward. Brings it forward. Nacho. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that's been repelled. Daniel Carvajal. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Floats one over. Aimed forward. Needed a better pass there. Chance! He can get that clear. Real Madrid look as though they're about to make a change. Modric. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Yet another dead ball chance. Real Madrid looking to pull clear here. Oh, the ball's come loose. He's going after it. Not much subtlety. He's launched himself there.
Well, I think they're showing a lot of courage in looking for another goal, but if it backfires, the coach will certainly come in for some criticism. They need to keep the ball.
And it's Modric. Tries to get it forward quickly. Surely. And in it goes. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside. And I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Real Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Casemiro. Another chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
He put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
And the referee brings it to a close. Real Madrid can be very happy with a job well done, an efficient win for which the players simply did enough. Your reflections then, Jim? Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Levante against Real Madrid. Jim, I think in a game not so long ago we talked about this guy's development. How important a period has this been for him?
Well, huge. His progress is in keeping with the talent at his disposal, but now we're starting to see a steep upward curve in all his stats. And he looks as if he can go further than I first thought, so I've had to reassess my opinion on that.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It has to be the brains of the operation, Toni Kroos. He's another one of the elite passers in world football, and his consistency remains high at both club and international level, and one of the first picks in the team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Thrust towards the front line. Isco. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Floats one over. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Daniel Carvajal. Decent looking ball. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Out of play for a throw. That'll be a throw-in. Boots it upfield. Shapes the shoots!
Paulo Dybala would have known he needed to generate more power behind that, but it just lacked the precision anyway.
Crosses in a low one. Great reaction! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, the cross was decent, but probably should have been dealt with defensively. At least he was nice and alert. Oh, look, they should have reacted to that quicker. You know, still he was helped by the fact that the marking was so poor.
Goes long. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Isco. Now the pass. Is it in? It's there! And Levante are in front. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Levante draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead though. They can't afford to sit on this.
There will be a throw-in. Isco. Who's going to make this theirs? Rafael Varane. Dybala. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Isco. Real Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Decent progress down the left. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Half-time getting close now. And it's Dybala. Pumps it upfield. Toni Kroos. Daniel Carvajal. Toni Kroos. And the half-time whistle goes.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to. Real Madrid need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Isco looking to get on the end of this. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Plays it over to the other flank. Toni Kroos. Isco. Kroos battles to win it back.
Toni Kroos can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Looking to shoot. And it's Dybala. Isco! Spoon forward. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Isco. Speculative strike. He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Looks like a good ball through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Corner it is. Up to meet it. Danger averted for now. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
That's good defence. Plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn. Levante have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
It's a good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. Tries a through ball. And out to safety. Has a pop! In for the follow-up! It's there! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Real Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Carvajal. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing. But instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, they would seem to have made the right choice to dampen the creative spark here.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, the referee had given him a chance, and now he has to show him yellow. He has to.
Chance is coming thick and fast. It's another set piece. Defence has got rid of that. Clears it out of harm's way. Plays a clever pass. Good idea, just poorly executed. Well played, he saw that coming. Aimed long and direct. Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. So what now? Now here's the through ball. Gets into some space. They've got to throw in.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Modric. Out to the left it goes. Looks to thread it through. And that's not going to reach. And a goal kick. Modric. And the referee brings it to a close. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And we're underway. Isco, Marcelo, Hazard, Toni Kroos, coaxed out to the wing. Hazard, looks to thread it through. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Now the pass. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Can he find a finish now? Knocks it towards the front. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. With a delicate ball. Casemiro. Toni Kroos. Who's going to make this theirs? Pushes it out wide. And it's Soldado. Dybala has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. That's a throw. And it's Isco. Marcelo. Now it's Hazard. Hazard battles to win it back. Tries a through ball. Oh, he's broken through. Oh, what's he giving here? No, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he...
Oh, brilliant goal! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Unbelievable.
Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Real Madrid look as though they're about to make a change. Casemiro. Hazard. That'll be a throw-in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Rafael Varane. Toni Kroos. Dybala. Casemiro. Toni Kroos. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And it's Dybala. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Away from immediate danger. Rafael Varane. Kroos. Oh, he's come flying in. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Isco. And it's Soldado. So what now? Real Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Soldado was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he find a finish now? And that is wayward.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
Gets it back. Soldado with the ball through. Wonderful quick feet. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Oh, that was marginal. I'd say very marginal.
Forward it goes. Passes it through. It's got through to him. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Towering header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, I can only add that
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour. Real Madrid need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be...
Really well taken goal. Real Madrid are level. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Real Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Azar, spoon forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Rafael Varane. Sergio Ramos. Rafael Varane. Sergio Ramos tries to get it forward quickly. Toni Kroos. Casemiro. Isco. Toni Kroos.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Azar is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, now that he scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
And it's Isco. Azar! Defenders on the back foot. Sergio Ramos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Azar puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Real Madrid with a decent chance here, and there's little doubt about who'll take it.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
He went for the curler. Aimed long and direct. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing? Goal! Real Madrid! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Real Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And it's Soldado. Looks like a good ball through. Has gone out. Real Madrid make their final change. Well read, he sorted that out. Casemiro pumps it upfield. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Toni Kroos. Shoots! Toni Kroos, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
And that's what you call going solo. He may have taken the selfish route to goal, but it wasn't a bad run, and it might just spark a teammate to come up with something extra now.
Goes long and forward. Looks to slip it through. Cut out in the nick of time. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Soldado passes it through. Chance! He's gone down, now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And he's made certain that won't get through. Played out to the right. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's that. Well, that's bounce back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Atletico Madrid against Real Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
The neighbours of Madrid, the capital derby, so much at stake when Real face Atletico. Derby's always an occasion for pride and for passion, and this one no exception. Aimed wide, but he'd have done well to reach that. Real Madrid must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on, a very difficult spell.
Isco, deftly done. Now it's Hazard. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And it's Marcelo. Isco. It's Kroos! That had everyone off their seats.
And that was more than a decent attempt. Perhaps it deserved better too. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Oh, he's not going to get that. That's a throw. Plays it out to the wing. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. It's anyone's ball. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Casemiro pumps it forwards. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Costa, now the pass. Surely a shot. It's come back out. Goal! Atletico Madrid!
Unbelievable.
Atletico Madrid take the lead. Courtois reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Atletico Madrid break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Atletico Madrid were on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Jimenez. Looks like a good ball through. And the defence can get it clear. Diego Costa with the ball through. Can he find a finish now? Can he score? Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
Diego Costa. Oh, he's broken through. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Marcelo gets it back. Diego Costa passes it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
And it's Azar. Iniesta. Toni Kroos. Out to the left it goes. Looks to slip it through. Charges in. The referee's awarded a free kick. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Jimenez gets it away. Rafael Varane battles to win it back. Daniel Carvajal. Casemiro. Rafael Varane. Isco with the ball through. Casemiro. Thrust towards the front line. Defence has got rid of that. Oh, needless. And the first half is done.
Real Madrid find themselves trailing and not having the best of outings, so it calls for a collective effort now of fighting spirit and a show of pride just to sort things out. Real Madrid need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Casemiro spreads it wide. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. Toni Kroos. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Carvajal. Real Madrid will want to steer clear of any disciplinary issues this time round. You don't want suspensions to start totting up. Diego Costa. Correa. Looks like a good ball through. Chance! He's away! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Away from immediate danger. Tries a through ball. Cut out in the nick of time. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Azar. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Gets up to head it! Just off target.
Oh, that couldn't have been any closer. It merited a goal for me, but to hit the post, that's very unlucky. We're talking fractions here.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Isco shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Iniesta. Correa. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
They've got to throw in. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Oh, that's neat. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So what can they conjure from this one?
The keeper is trying to organise his defence here. He knows this could be pivotal.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Gets it upfield. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Azar. Trippier goes long and forward. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Daniel Carvajal. Well positioned to make that interception. And he's on his way! Correa just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long. Real Madrid have a sub ready to come on. Ball's out once more. Now the pass. What an adventurous run from a defender. Now it's Morata. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Iniesta. Now it's Morata. Correa. Marcelo sticks in a foot to win it back. Modric. Passes it through. Hit into the middle. That's well blocked, and back out it comes.
Real Madrid are not functioning with the cutting edge they need. We're seeing too much passing and not enough reward. It's time for more drive and certainly for more penetration.
Tries a through ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Yeah, fractional, but fractional is enough. He was off.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Referee's given a throw. Looks like a good ball through. Daniel Carvajal tries to get it forward quickly. Now here's the through ball. He's still going. Where to next? Real Madrid with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Massive leap! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this... The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. And that gets things running. It's a loose ball. Marcelo. Now the pass. Isco. Tony Kroos. It's a long forward pass. And he's made certain that won't get through. Isco. Passes it through. And it's Isco. Loose ball. Who's going to get that? Tony Kroos. He'll hit it! Oh, that is very close.
Tony Kroos did exceptionally well to control that and get the shot away while he still had just enough room, and he generated excellent power too. That should encourage another effort or two. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Isco. Looks like a good ball through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Oh, that was marginal. I'd say very marginal.
Now it's Dybala. Dybala with a delicate ball. Tries a through ball. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Real Madrid are looking pretty solid right now in a period of the game when they have been vulnerable. Defence has got rid of that. Looks to slip it through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Daniel Carvajal pushes it out wide. Gets it back. No goals as yet. Tony Kroos. And it's Marcelo. Spoon forward. Defenders on the back foot. Tries a through ball. Tony Kroos. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Goes for the cross. And the defence can get it clear. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Now the pass. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Daniel Carvajal. Tony Kroos knocks it towards the front. Boots it upfield. Right through the middle. Marcelo gets into the right position to intercept. There's some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Now it's Tony Kroos. He's off on a marauding run. Has a hit! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Away from immediate danger. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Battles to win it back. Nacho. Dybala. Lovely bit of skill. It's anyone's ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Shoots! That is wayward.
That's a pretty powerful effort because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
Plays it over to the other flank. No, ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Daniel Carvajal. And it's Dybala. Toni Kroos passes it through. Saved it! Danger averted for now. It's come loose. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Sergio Ramos is proven to be the best ball winner in the side. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Oh, crossbar!
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Looks to thread it through. Toni Kroos. Daniel Carvajal goes on an adventurous run. And it's Isco. Aimed long and direct. Brings it forward. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Toni Kroos. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Thrust towards the front line. And the follow-up. It's in! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Real Madrid take the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Real Madrid. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's well defended. Dybala. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Dybala with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
And that's what you call going solo. He may have taken the selfish route to goal, but it wasn't a bad run, and it might just spark a teammate to come up with something extra now.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Looks like a good ball through. And he's there to cut it out. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Has a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
What a massive let-off that was. They're still in it, but this could be pivotal.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Hand back to base. Pumps it upfield. Benzema plays it out to the wing. Dybala. Dybala has a go! Gorgeous from Dybala! 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside. And I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Real Madrid grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Looks to slip it through. Now here's the through ball. Clears it out of harm's way. Forward it goes. Keeps everyone guessing. Could have here their final chance. Toni Kroos driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Tries the route one option. Dinks one in. There will be 4 extra minutes. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Goes long and forward. Has he picked him out? Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Referee's got a decision to make here. Oh, there's his decision. He's off. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's trying the shot. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Out to the flank. Can he find a finish now? And he's kept it out. He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
And out to safety. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Real Madrid against Celta Vigo. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And that gets things running. Rafael Varane. Sergio Ramos. Casemiro. Sergio Ramos. Isco. Looks to slip it through. It's a throw-in. Hurtles into the tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Dybala. And it's Isco. Now the pass. Away from immediate danger. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Danger averted for now. Dybala goes for the cross. He can get that clear. Casemiro going full steam down the flank. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Well, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Looks like a good ball through. Passes it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Rafael Varane. Hazard. Hazard is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Marcelo. Casemiro. Dybala. Now it's Dybala. The shot's on! Oh, great save. Real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Sergio Ramos pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Gets it back. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Steered out wide. Rafinha knocks it towards the front. Oh, good interception. Daniel Carvajal. No, ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Thrust towards the front line. Belts one. Tries a through ball. Wonderful quick feet. And the finish! Saved only by poor finishing. Plays it out to the flank. Dybala. That's the throw. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Rafinha goes long and forward. Forward it goes. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That'll be a throw-in. Rafinha. Rafael Varane. Marcelo with the ball through. Looks like a good ball through. No, that's not going to find its target. Looking to get within range. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rafael Varane. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Header! Decent enough try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders.
It's in!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now. Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Real Madrid draw first blood here.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
He's got away with one there.
Yeah, and it's very good play to force the initial error there. That's what created the opening in the first place.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Oh, just when we were about to appreciate a lovely one-touch pass, the flag ruined the moment.
Rafinha. Spreads it wide. Iago Aspas has it out wide and in space.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
Played out to the right. Tries a through ball. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's come loose. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
They've played it short. Celta Vigo claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Clears it out of harm's way. He slid it through. Azar. Referee's given a throw. Rafinha passes it through. Aimed forward. And it's Rafinha. He's got it, and he's got time. It's bounced out. Brilliant from Yago Aspas. Yago Aspas with a predatory goal.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Celta Vigo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football. Celta Vigo keeping their men at arm's length here. Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard. He's done well to tidy up the situation. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Marcelo boots it upfield. Celta Vigo have a sub ready to come on. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. And he's made certain that won't get through. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Casemiro has been caught there. It's a foul. Referee's got a decision to make here. Oh, there's his decision. He's off. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That's good defence. Plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn. A chance! Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it. It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Fires it in low. He's there to get rid. Marcelo tries to get some whip on it. He will be livid with himself. Driving on, he could shoot here. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Aimed long and direct. Well, this is when your experienced players should come to the fore. They've got to help them keep it better than this. Yago Aspas. Azar goes on a charge down the left. Yago Aspas, who has made his impact already. There is the final whistle. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all...
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Real Madrid against Eibar. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It has to be Eden Hazard, a magnificent little talent who's developed a strong resistance to the physical attention he receives. Now, once he gets on the ball, he's not easily shifted.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Thrust towards the front line. Spoon forward. Dybala tries to stroke it through. Plays it out to the flank. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
Ah, that's...
It's there! The breakthrough strike! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Ibar grab an early lead. Good start. Tries to dink it in. Daniel Carvajal tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Real Madrid are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, it can be very hard to regroup and work your way back into the match, but they've got time.
Casemiro has given away a free kick. Looks to dink one in. Tries a through ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Lofted into the middle.
Now, that was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
Casemiro. Casemiro is fouled. Rafael Varane. Toni Kroos. Dybala played into the middle. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Pumps it upfield. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now it's Toni Kroos. Plays it out to the wing. Now the pass. Carvajal, and he's whipped it in low. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Throw in. Modric. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Firmly met. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Passes it through. Oh, good interception. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Now it's Toni Kroos. Oh, that's neat. Has a hit! Oh, great save. Real class.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare. Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Who's going to make this theirs? Rafael Varane. Daniel Carvajal. Toni Kroos. Modric. So what now? And it's Modric. Casemiro. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Defence has got rid of that. Looks like a good ball through. Cuts it out. And the first half is done.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to. Real Madrid need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Toni Kroos needed to come up with a better ball.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Eibar have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Rafael Varane, Casemiro, Toni Kroos, Casemiro, battles to win it back, tries the route one option, pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Eibar have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
How about it? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Ah, that's just lovely skill. He's certainly a player who can single-handedly make a difference. Great talent.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Keeper's got good distance on that. Played out to the right. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Modric. Looks to slip it through. Turns and goes back. Saved only by poor finishing.
That's a pretty powerful effort because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Now the pass. Toni Kroos. Dybala. Toni Kroos. Gets good distance on it. Surely. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Real Madrid have a sub ready to come on. And it's Benzema. Modric with the ball through. It's bounced back off the post. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Toni Kroos is being picked on here.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
Casemiro. Daniel Carvajal passes it through.
Real Madrid are not functioning with the cutting edge they need. We're seeing too much passing and not enough reward. It's time for more drive and certainly for more penetration.
Modric. Tries to switch the play. And it's Inui. Battles to win it back. Modric. That's not going to make it. That's a throw. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. It's come loose. Goes long and forward. Inui looking to get on the end of this. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Real Madrid have reached the now or never stage. Looks to thread it through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Inui. Now it's Benzema. No, ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And time is up. Real Madrid are beaten. It is not the result they needed.
Well, once they went behind, I just wonder whether...